I get too tired to make it. Need my breath so I can walk. If I need some other love, then you give me more than I can stand.
Be happy. Enjoy it.
Become one of the
millions
of people that follow us on Facebook. Beer Belly Sports. One of the best podcasts in the world. Kind of. It's just another half-ass Beer Belly Sports show. Beer Belly Sports Show. Get it while it's hot. Beer Belly Sports Show. Well, it's kind of not. Beer Belly Sports Show. I'm making this up. Beer Belly Sports Show. And song ends now.
Slow moving.
What?
Inattentive.
What?
Dull.
What?
Shows a lack of motivation.
What?
Constantly snacking.
It's funny because he's fat.
Gonna get some cold cuts today.
Play softball in corduroys, and you still live with your mother.
You shave your body hair, wear Speedos down the shore, and root for the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, that's America's team.
Not in Jersey. We grew up 15 minutes from Giant Stadium. You're a Cowboys fan?
Which is jealous.
It's like you got a problem with concentration.
Are you ready?
Finish it.
First victory of the year on the line. Goff's got it. Back, looks, throws, and yes! Caught! Touchdown, Detroit Lions! They did it! Amon Ross St. Brown in the receiving end! Oh, they're rushing the field!
Anything's possible.
They done it!
Anything's possible!
3 zeros on the clock! This game is over! It's over!
How do you like my team now?
Out to the line, Brodeen, a drive, got through, saved quick. Kaprizov on the wraparound, he scores!
On third down and 9. They are 3 of 4 on third down. Clifford to pass, blitz comes, lost one out, near side, May there. Intercepted! Gophers have picked it off! It's Winfield down the sideline of the 35. His second INT of the day. Minnesota will have it first down. Wow. I was losing the hat already. Jesus Christ. That was a very quick intro for me. It went by really quick, but oh, sorry. I forgot to turn your...
Doesn't even turn my mic up. Are you fucking me, dude?
Are you shitting my dick? So, anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are. This is Beer Belly Sports. Coming to you live from Bemidji, Minnesota. If you don't know where that is the home of Paul Bunyan and Babe the Big Blue Ox. I'm Matt Geffrey, alongside me, the one and only the Minnesota Dad.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, we're being fueled by 7th Ave Pizza. 7th Ave Pizza before pizza became trendy. Also thanks to Urbitz & Gerbs here in Bemidji. So...
You got to be a little bit slower with these because
I'm sorry.
I got to show the ads on here.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
No, it's fine. Just go through, just go through as fast as you can. It's fine. Whatever.
Sorry. I got one speed, and that is quick.
And now you messed me up in that transition.
Because you were looking at the other stuff, weren't you?
I thought I was on the right one. But either way, it still looks
It's fine.
sick.
It does look really good. The very smooth transitions that we have going on, and I really like it. So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. I put a lot of work into that, so I'm glad that I could, use my abilities in some fashion.
Perfect. I wanted to try something new.
Oh, yeah?
And I decided to go with the hat today, the cowboy hat today. And we're actually going to have a poll question up on our Twitter here in just a little bit whenever I get around to it. Should I continue wearing the cowboy hat during shows? Just to give it that different feel, bring somebody into it, or should I just get rid of it entire and just stop looking like a fool? I'm kind of indifferent. Right now I'm having struggling to hear with my headset because I'm a dumbass and think this all the way through.
No, of course.
Yeah, because I'm pretty dumb like that, but it's fine.
It's
fine.
understandable.
It's fine. So there's that. Yeah, and the other poll question we have out Is it all right brushing your teeth in the shower? Is it all right? Because I do. Is it weird?
I think it's appropriate.
Okay, I was actually surprised with this.
I am okay with it. Here's my reasoning. When you have to go quick to work or when you don't have time in the morning,
check.
Why would you? It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you waste time where there's already going to be? You're already wasting water.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I mean, you might as well save a little bit of time, have it in there. You usually standing there in the shower anyways, and just kind of contemplate life and depression and everything. I mean, maybe
With a
it's just
zap.
me. So that's kind of where I sit with that. I am 100% okay with it because it saves me time, and I am a very late sleeper. It takes I have to be at work by 8:15. I get there at 8:15. Right?
Jesus Christ.
Not a minute fucking earlier. That is me. And I feel bad about it sometimes, but at the same time, make it earlier. But it again, if they said be there at 8 a.m., I'd be there at 8 a.m. But it's the roll of dice. So this way, I don't got to waste time going to the sink and doing it. I'm already everything right there.
I'm really proud of you for getting here. One, getting here late. Two, getting shit set up in time.
I mean, you helped with the lights and
I did,
and shit, and you putting everything no, you helped. Don't knock yourself.
But still, you got all. I mean, you got here quick. You text me. Normally get here like about 6:30 ish, and you got here about 7:30, close to 7:30. And I'm not gonna lie, I got nervous because around 7, I was like, "Oh fuck, is he gonna fucking get here in time? Or do we have to postpone the show just a little bit?" You know, it feels like anytime like I promote the show. I mean, so the higher ups promote the show, something happens. Something fucking stupid happens, and we gotta like look like idiots out here with a thumb up our ass.
I mean, that's just kind of hot.
Kind of hot. Do you like it?
What?
What'd you say? Hot?
Sorry.
Are you your mouth on fire getting a spit on yourself like you did last week?
No, not like last week.
That was entertaining.
Maybe I'll put that up in the live stream. People can see if they missed it last week.
Ooh, you should.
But here's the thing. What I want to talk about is the travesty that you did.
Okay, now what?
Before I get here.
Okay.
Every time that I come here, we have a good time. We sit here and enjoy it. About
okay, yeah.
When the show's about to start, we have some time for that pizza together.
Sorry.
And what did I come to find out? That again, I know it's irresistible. I know that.
True,
I know the power of it, but you didn't even wait for me to eat this 7th Ave pizza.
I'm sorry.
What? Now here's the thing: is I'm okay with eating this delicious pizza all by myself.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
But I feel a little bit betrayed. And I was late.
Hungry.
I was running late, but it wasn't my fault for being late. It wasn't my fault. Duty calls with work.
Whatever. Overrated.
But that's it. That's kind of where I stand on this. It's fine. Again, I understand.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
7th Ave pizza is irresistible and it's delicious.
True. Sorry, for the people who are watching us, the handful of people who would watch us, I was actually putting out our Twitter poll about should I keep wearing the cowboy hat during the shows. So
you can see what I see, right?
Yeah, I can completely see what you see is literally right behind your head. And she has yet to notice it. And she still hasn't moved. But it's fine. She could just still stand there, though. Because the camera is not watching, wink, and sees everything that she does. Yeah, right there. That little camera right there you just pointed at, that little guy. So, up. Yeah, but also millions and millions of people also can see this, too. So they literally can see everything you do. A wink emoji. Millions. As she fades off in the distance. Okay, bye. So yeah. So thank you for pointing that out. I like that.
We have it up on the TV here.
True.
It's a little laggy. It's a little bit behind, but still.
It's about a 30-second delay from live to TV to get to your audio listening ears.
I also do. I want to say this. So. Usually, of course, I love to give props to Seven That Pizza for being the best pizza out there. I do want to say this, though. I went to Herbs and Gerbs for lunch last week.
Go on.
Phenomenal.
Oh, my God. What'd you get?
Meatzilla.
Meatzilla? What's all that?
Meat.
Okay, Captain Obvious.
There's a lot.
Oh, my God.
The exact ingredients escape me, but it is delicious.
Meat.
Like it was pristine. Because you got me a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie. When you said that you got there for lunch, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah,
well, that's fine. Everything's fine. Well, I'm sorry. You don't have lunch same time as I do. Like, I really have my own lunch whenever I want to. You're kind of stuck in.
Yeah, so you could have lunch with me. You just never want to.
I thought we were friends. Speaking of, I'm sorry, and things happening around the world, especially in this town, I saw one place that was closed until after New Year's. You might be more devastated than you are now. Do you know what it is? I'm sorry. Keg is closed till January 3rd. I was going to walk in and do my order. I'm like, oh, or not. Sorry. Sorry, Tyler. Sorry.
I guess they do this every year.
I guess so, too, but free advertising, by the way.
I didn't know about that, but every year.
Hard Times is open. Bridges is open. What? Lazy Jack's is open.
Corner's open.
Corner's open. What? So there's that.
Stubby.
Nas. The Garden.
That is a banger.
I do like going to the Garden, too.
The Garden is a banger.
It's one of those when you get, like, really drunk and you want to go somewhere just to have a quickie. The Garden's a good way to go. Or we go vice versa.
See, the Garden's been getting busier.
A lot of college kids.
I don't know what's happening. And I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the Garden getting busier. It gets more business, more people go in there. Spread the good word.
Especially for local businesses.
No, exactly. But, you know, sometimes I just want that small bar feel. You know what I mean?
Do you like rundown bars?
You mean like dive bars?
Dive bars, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I love dive bars.
Dive bars are the fucking best.
Well, I mean, because here's what I will say.
Okay.
This is not a knock on... I'm not going to say specific name because... potentially, maybe they're a sponsor in the future.
Maybe.
Anyways, this certain place was I would say, not really a dive bar, but basically a dive bar in Bemidji. But it was like the college dive bar. Everybody loved going to it. You probably know what I'm referring to. Oh my gosh, your audio is
my audio goes in and out for this. It's the import for it, or the connector.
Oh, God, because it's only coming through my right ear.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with the stream. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know.
There we go, Big Daddy.
Okay, we're back. I'm sorry.
We're back. Technical difficulty issues. You probably don't see it on the screen on your handheld device.
Fine. Yeah. No, it's fine.
But it's fine.
But anyways, this dive bar is no longer a dive bar. It's basically a restaurant that serves overpriced alcohol, which is almost every restaurant.
209?
You can't.
Oh, my bad. What an idiot.
Now they're never going to sponsor us.
Oh, God. I think we'll be okay.
Matt's blunder of the week.
What else is new?
But again, here's my thing though, is I still love 209 because it's one of the only places in Bemidji that serves a Juicy Lucy, and it's fucking delicious.
Fun fact about 209. Go on.
But here, I just don't go there to drink because even their 2-for-1, like their happy hour when you get half off, it's not worth it. It is still cheaper, I would honestly say, if I went to the fucking any other bar. If I went to Keg, even Corner gets expensive sometimes, but it's like night and day. Sometimes it's fucking $6 for a mixed drink. Other nights it's $2, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? But I still like 209, and I just kind of wish they'd make their drinks more reasonably priced.
Okay.
I would say the same thing about B-Dubs, but it's fucking B-Dubs. They're a big fucking
corporation,
and they changed their shit too. Last time I went there before yesterday, my beer was fucking $6. But this time I had 2 beers and the total price was $6, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
Was it during happy hour or was it
just regular time?
Huh.
That's why I was confused. I don't
Must have special, because I know you're drinking Busch there, and I know they have special on Bushes.
They got rid of that.
Oh, motherfuckers.
So it was like the dollar pounders, whatever the fuck it was.
Yep, I remember they had that for a while.
That was only supposed to be there for like one football season.
Whoops.
But our beat-ups for some reason just got lazy and kept it for like 3 or 4 extra years.
Whoops-a-daisy.
So it's kind of fucking hilarious.
That's fine. It's fine by me. Okay, so speaking of beat-ups and 209, Monday we were going to go out to dinner with a couple of friends, and this is during the old winter storm, and this is why the show was called Out of the Storm. And because we had a fight, I think, between 14 to 15 inches of snow the past 3 days, I think. Maybe 2. I think about 2, because it started late Sunday, all day Monday. Oh, no, most of Monday. And then I think beginning of Tuesday morning.
We got a lot of
But
snow.
I'm pretty sure it's 14 to 15 inches. I think the National Weather Service in Grand Forks said it was like 14 to 15 inches, one of the two.
We got shit on.
We did. We get shit on.
We did. I mean, what? It's whatever. I expected us to get snow, but we got a lot more fucking snow than we were supposed to. We were supposed to get, because I know that we were supposed to get a lot of snow on Monday.
Yep.
But yesterday we were only supposed to get another 3 to 5 inches, and Mother Nature said, "Get fucked, bitch."
Get fucked, bimiji. And we actually didn't get the worst of it. A little bit farther south, New York Mills, I think, got like 2 feet.
See, here's what I will say, and it's my favorite thing, but it's also the thing I fucking hate about people in the Midwest, Minnesotans, all that. It does not fucking matter what the weather is.
True.
It could be the sunniest day on the best day of the year, or it could be a fucking whiteout. It could be fucking whiteout conditions, 2 feet of snow, 20-mile-an-hour winds, and Minnesotans would still be like, well, Target's not going to shop itself, and still drive out of the way 20 minutes to fucking Target. I'm going to say this. I'm saying this right to this fucking camera right here.
Right to this camera?
Right to this camera right here, the only camera that we have. If it is snowing like that, if it's snowing that fucking bad, stay the fuck home. Don't go out. You're only going to cause accidents. Stop trying to be tough. Stay home. Don't fucking go out. I'm telling you this as an employee, like as a worker too.
I did same.
And I get like whatever. You can do whatever you want. It's not overall. It's one guy's opinion.
Yeah.
But stay the fuck home. Like you don't have to prove how tough you are driving out into a fucking blizzard with your fucking Chevy Impala. Like fucking stop.
Fucking Chevy Impalas out there.
Seriously, just stop. Just don't. Just stay home.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it. Because then you're just making everything worse for the rest of us. If you have like a fucking truck, if you got a fucking 4x, you got all-wheel drive, you got some 4-wheel drive, you can just plow through the snow.
Like we do.
Like go ahead, go out there, but make it reasonable. If you got a tiny ass car that can't fucking make it going 10 miles an hour, stay home.
Stay home.
Don't go out. Like just
don't do it.
You're making it worse for everyone else, and no one likes you.
Okay.
But I really have to go cash this check for $20 that my grandma got me. Oh, she wrote it yesterday. It's gonna shut the fuck up. You want to know what's not worth it? You want to know what's not worth it?
So much for having a bank as a sponsor.
Here's what I'm saying. I want you to imagine. You're like, damn, I really got to cash this check. So then what you do is you get in your little tiny car, you squirt in, you're going 5 miles an hour down the highway, and you get the bright idea. You're like, okay, I can do this. This is worth it. You go cash your $20 check that you barely make it out. You get out of the parking lot or you get out of the drive-up area, boom. You get hit by another dumbass who has a tiny ass car. And then guess what? That $20 really meant a whole lot when you have $3,000 worth of damages.
Do you have a vendetta with
dumb people?
Okay.
With dumb people. Dumb people I hate. I know sometimes it's not your fault because you're just that dumb.
Sorry, Daddy.
But that's my rant. I get it. You want to be a big old tough guy. You want to be, honey, don't worry, I'll go to the store for you.
Good.
And then you climb into a fucking, then you climb into, what's a little fucking tiny car that runs on, like basically one.
Which one?
1 gallon of gas. 1 gallon of gas and get it like 200 miles. Prius. There we go.
Prius. Oh, one of those fucking things.
Like if you're going out into a blizzard in a Prius, I hate you and no one loves you.
Wow, very aggressive.
Unless you have to go to work, then that's a different story. But if you have nothing to do and you're deciding you're gonna go you have to go to the store that day.
But doesn't this X bank have, like, let's say, a mobile app where you can cash your checks like I do?
Yeah, you think that'd be smart, except people aren't, and then they're just like, oh, how do I use a phone? So, but that's a different thing for a different day.
By the way,
Dad's rant for the day. You drive a shitty car during a blizzard, stay home. Yeah,
don't be dumb.
That's my rant.
Going back to the poll questions, should He's Not That Good keep wearing his cowboy hat? 75% no, 25% yes. So it's not looking good for me.
It's not looking. Maybe we'll have a hick day, and I'll bring my cowboy hat, and we can.
Thank you.
But
that would be very nice of you.
What about the other poll?
The other one: is it weird to brush your teeth in the shower? He's Not That Good has a problem. So far, no.
Good.
Should not brush in the shower.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Is it weird?
No, it's not.
No,
weird.
It's not weird.
Good, because it's not. I feel like
it's not. It's fine.
Excuse me, I had to let out a burp.
So Christmas was last week, and I got a couple of stories. Go ahead and do you have a story? Or do you want me to tell you mine?
I don't really have much of a story.
Okay.
I really just, pretty uneventful. But I got some, got a couple gifts. Got nothing too extraordinary, and I did do something that me and my buddy made a plan. It's not really a Christmas gift, but we made it. We finalized the plans on Monday, so around Christmas, a couple days after.
Okay. What the hell's on me?
Drugs. Other shoulder.
Side.
But
there's something on my shirt and it was driving me nuts.
I'll bring it up what me and my buddy are gonna do later, because it'll tie into a segment we're doing later, I assume.
Okay.
But yeah, So how I already know kind of, but how was your Christmas?
Interesting. My Christmas was a longish, but not. It could have been way worse. The original plan was to go back home to Pierre, and we don't know where that is. That's in South Dakota. That is the state capital of South Dakota.
Oh, yeah, Pierre?
No, it's not Pierre. Thanks to their friends for fucking it up for everybody else. No, it's Pierre, so let's get that fucking straight.
Pier, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, we were supposed to go back to Pierre for Saturday? No, Friday. I don't remember what day it was.
So Christmas was Saturday.
Yeah. So
Christmas Eve was Friday.
Friday. Yeah. Anyways, supposed to go to Pierre for a day or for 2 days. Didn't happen because my stepmom got COVID. So besides my dad not telling me that this happened until the day of that we were going to go there, we stayed in Clark, which is over by Watertown, by Aberdeen in that area. So it's a 4-hour drive instead of an 8. So in a way that worked out. So we had Christmas with my mom. We were going to do that this weekend instead, this upcoming weekend instead, but we didn't have to because we did it last weekend. So in a way that worked out. And we also left early before the storm hit. So that also worked out as well too. But still, it was kind of shitty. Was not a big fan of it because we had a fucking... I know. I just wanted to go home because I haven't been home for a while, and I just want to go back home. Even though by the time I got there, I would have been like, oh, fuck this shit. I want to go home, back home to Bemidji.
No, I get what you mean.
So I'm one of those guys, I'm okay going home. The idea of going home was great. But when I get there, I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go back.
I kind of get, I understand it, but also, when I lived in Minneapolis, I hated it.
Yeah.
Mainly because of Rona and shit. But
the Rona.
But coming home is always nice. But it is something where, again, I'll always love Bemidji, but it's it's always gonna be home. But you always want to get away from home at some point.
Yeah, I get that.
So, it. I understand. I understand the concept.
Okay.
But otherwise, did you have a good Christmas?
I did.
Okay.
We didn't really do stuff for each other. Kids rarely give stuff for their parents anyway, so it's fine. Kennedy got a big ass dollhouse, and I made a TikTok about it too. This fucker, I mean, it wasn't like hard to set up. It actually wasn't that bad. It just made it seem like it was fucking hard because I had to drink for it.
When you said the fucker, I thought you were referring to Kennedy. I'm like, wow.
Aggressive.
Okay,
That son of a bitch.
wow.
Well, some days she could be a B.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that another
okay.
time. No, it just a big ass house, and she had the audacity to ask us. Sorry, that was loud. That's it.
What?
That's all I got from Santa.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Santa's a bitch.
Santa's on a budget.
Santa's a little bitch. He got hurt by COVID.
Santa doesn't get COVID. He's made of magic. It's like Frosty the Snowman. Jesus. So, anyways, yeah, that's basically how my Christmas went. You were sending me snaps all day, so I assume you weren't really doing too much.
I mean, no, I was just at home. I don't know. There's nothing really. I don't know. Nothing really needed to happen. I got a chair.
Oh, what kind of chair?
I needed a better desk chair.
Okay, better desk chair. Got it.
And so my mom and dad, my dad doesn't know this shit.
Whoops, Casey.
Here's how I love my mom and dad. My mom will find the stuff.
Okay.
My dad will put together the stuff.
Sounds right.
It doesn't really go the other way around.
No, it happens with dads. Dads are supposed to do that job. I had to put the shit together.
It's just how it works. If I was looking, if I needed help to look up something online, even though I probably already know how to do it, I'd go to my mom first. If I'm like, hey, Dad, I want to put this up, I want to do this, I need help with this or this, I'm, something that's not, I'm probably gonna go to my dad about that. So they each have their certain qualities that they are a lot better at.
I do a thing called the Polak way of going, fuck it, here, let's do it, and just try to figure it out. I've gotten better at looking at instructions.
I'm saying when I have to ask one of them.
Oh,
I'm saying
I never ask.
But here's the thing: is each parent has a role. It's very rare, and the roles can switch too. Sometimes it's dad's good on that kind of stuff, and mom is good at the building shit. It can flip flop.
I met someone who's like that. Go on.
But I feel like it's a lot harder to find two people, a couple, again, parents who are both the same shit. There always seems to be, they each are good at their own specific things that you need. But it's rare I think you find two parents like mom and dad who you're both are going to go to if you want some big building project, whatever the fuck you have planned.
Okay.
That you can go to, that you're going to go to either one, that you don't have a favorite to pick from. Or same thing for a shopping for somebody for online or for certain crafty, things kind of around that range that they're both good at that. Do you get what I mean?
I gotcha.
It doesn't have to be that specific. It can be other categories.
Okay.
So it can be other categories of the sort. So whatever you're going to think of what you go to your parents for, whatever you ask them for, both of them can be sports fans, but usually there's one parent that you're oh, you're the one who I'm going to talk to about this. You're the one who I'm going to ask opinions for. In that regard. It seems that they complement each other because they're, opposites attract.
Okay, well, here's my problem. When I ask my dad for help, I get the old, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? Figure this out. You need to figure this out before you ask me. Well, did you read over the instructions? Oh, instructions? What's that?
That's just parents.
Yeah.
There's just parents who do that.
I do the same shit to Ada, too, when he asks me, did you do this? Did you do that? So I do the same thing.
It's a tree, and it goes away. So go Christmas.
Yeah. Are you happy Christmas is over?
Technically it's not. The Christmas is over, but the season is not over. So I'm okay with extending the Christmas season a little bit, because it goes a little bit. It goes to New Year's, and then there's a little grace period.
Dead.
After that, so I'm okay with it. I'm in no rush to just fucking cut off Christmas because we just got fucking snow. Realistically, we just actually got snow.
We actually did have a white Christmas, by the way.
Yeah, thank God.
It seems like we get that just that random white Christmas. Well, and I like that.
We always have a white Christmas, but it's not always. We don't always know what's going to happen. We always expect it because we're in
Santa
Minnesota.
is paying attention.
We always expect it, But it's always like, it comes down to the wire. It's like, oh, I don't know, are we gonna get a white Christmas? And all of a sudden,
I got one.
So yeah, I'm okay. I'm in no rush to have the Christmas season be done, but because what's the next big holiday after this?
Valentine's Day was the worst holiday ever. No, I think Martin Luther King sounds right,
isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong. I have no clue what holidays coming up.
I really don't care about holidays. I only care about the big ones. It doesn't really affect me in any way. You got those banker hours. I don't. So it doesn't matter what holiday unless it's a major one for me.
But
otherwise, I really don't give a shit. So I know we've been like going on for about like 30 minutes. We should probably like pay some bills and stuff.
Let's go into our first topic.
Well,
our first event.
We actually need to take a break first. We already been through 30 minutes. We need to take a break.
Oh my gosh!
Shut up, because we just have to because they pay the bills for us.
Who pays the bills?
Sponsors.
Oh, okay.
Like 7th Ave Pizza.
Before pizza became trendy?
Yeah, before pizza became trendy.
Okay.
7th Ave Pizza. Then also Herbs and Gerbs here in Bemidji. They also pay the bills as well too.
They also do, yeah.
So we got Vikings and Gophers. What? Maybe some Wild news.
I think we can at least touch on the Wild and Wolves too.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's worth mentioning. Maybe we go right into Vikings and Gophers, break, go into Wild and Wolves, quick break, and then finish up. You know what I mean?
Quick on-air meeting. I love it.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
All right, we're back a little bit. You are listening to Beer Belly Sports.
I'm quitting cigarette smoking. It's bad for me, but anyway, I don't think that TV was joking when it taught me this. But anyway, the newsman said not to sit on the streets on the seats. It's my life he's trying to save. But anyway, I found out that I got a cancer. Too many television waves. Well, anyway, the state of affairs and the state of
Rookie to pass for over 4,000 yards.
That's sports. We don't do sports.
Yeah, we don't do sports.
Yeah, can we have it?
No sports.
Yeah.
Hey there, all you mini sultans. If you haven't checked out the 7th Avenue Pizza in Minneapolis, well, you should there, bud. Premium thin crust frozen pizza. 7th Avenue produces the highest quality, best tasting frozen pizza available in the market today. If delicious toppings is what you crave, look no further. Their thin crust pizzas are made with the highest quality ingredients, including spicy sauces, hearty meats, and an assortment of Wisconsin cheeses. We promise no Packer fans touch them. The meats are real too, no fillers. Now in Bemidji at Lucan's Village Foods. Go to 7thAvenuePizza.com to find a location near you. 7th Avenue Pizza, before pizza became trendy. Better than your mother's tater tot casserole, this is Beer Belly Sports.
Urban and Gerbert's most mouth-watering sandwiches are back. The Neuron, barbecued pulled beef brisket with a hot and gooey mac and cheese topped with citrus chipotle barbecue sauce. And the Beacon, a beef brisket topped with chipotle citrus barbecue, cherrywood bacon, and cheddar cheese. Two delicious taste bud tempting concoctions that are sure to please. And don't forget, it's soup season with creamy cheddar cheese and broccoli, hearty cheddar and wild rice, bold and spicy Southwest chili, all at Urban and Gerbert's, located on the corner of 15th and Bemidji Avenue.
OMG. What the hell happened on the last episode of Beer Belly Sports?
Here, I don't know if it's a hot take, but I don't, at least when it comes to Thanksgiving turkey, I'm not a fan. I don't like Thanksgiving turkey.
Really?
I do not like it. I just don't enjoy it. And the thing is, I also don't enjoy dry turkey with fucking, I like ketchup, but dry turkey with ketchup to try to give it some flavor, it's fucking awful. Garbage.
Hold up. You like turkey with ketchup?
Not real, no. But the thing is, I like meats with ketchup, but the thing is, I try to have ketchup with the turkey to make it less fucking dry.
That doesn't sound right.
But did you listen to me?
No.
I listened. I literally said the only reason that I had ketchup with turkey is because it is so dry. Like,
why not mayonnaise like normal people?
You dip fucking turkey in mayonnaise? If you're gonna dip turkey in mayonnaise, that is a heart attack waiting to happen. If
Look
you're
at
just
me. Think I care? I'm waiting to die.
But
Like
no,
Red Fox out here.
So there was that Beer Belly Sports Podcast. It's sports entertainment that just sounds different. It's Beer Belly Sports. One of the best podcasts in the world. Kind of. It's just another half-assed Beer Belly Sports show.
Boss said no, son, you gotta work late. What am I gonna do? Cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Eddie Cochran right there. Here on Beer Belly Sports, the original, not Alan Jackson. So, yeah, I wanted to play that because, summertime isn't here. It is the middle of fucking winter, and it is -6 degrees out here in northern Minnesota.
Wait, what?
I know.
Are you sure?
Minnesota people talking about weather? Fucking weird. So, anyways.
Yeah. Alrighty, are you ready to get into this shit?
Let's do Vikings.
It's time for these boys to have some skull talk about your Minnesota Vikings. Skull Vikes.
Sock 'em. Fight, 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 fight.
Your Minnesota Vikings shat the bed against the Los
Shock.
Angeles Rams, 30-23. So shitting the bed is I guess an overstatement. The offense couldn't seem to get anything together. Defense.
What is that?
This is one of the times where I think the defense played better than the offense this season, and I'll give props to where props is due, but this completely kind of fucks over the Vikings.
Yeah.
Because the Vikings no longer control their own destiny to the playoffs. They need help. Well, not a crazy amount, but they need a few things to go right.
True.
But this loss to the Rams really stings. We really should have got a win. We should have won. We should have won this game. Anthony Barr had 3 picks. Two picks. But the Vikings had 3 picks because Xavier Woods had the other one. But still, we're talking about 2 picks by a linebacker.
Who a lot of people have wrote off. Like, a lot of people are saying, Barr sucks. And I'm okay.
I don't think he sucks. He's just fucking injury prone. And,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take the good with the bad with Anthony Barr. Is he hurt a lot? Yes. But is he a fucking leader, a vocal leader on this defense? Fuck yeah, he is.
You think so?
Oh, yes. Here's what I love is Anthony Barr is a vocal leader on this defense, and he gets after guys. It showed in the game. I can't remember exactly which game this was, but it was Chris Boyd got flagged for basically a unnecessary roughness or taunting, whatever the hell it was. Chris Boyd's the 4th or 5th string cornerback, defense, special teams extraordinaire,
bum,
TikTok legend.
Okay,
but Anthony Barr got on his ass, and that's the thing is again, he is a vocal leader on this defense. He shows the ropes. Do I think the Vikings are going to re-sign him? I don't know. I don't really think so. But when you think about vocal leaders on the defense, there's not really a whole lot that stands out. Patrick Peterson. But
Kendricks. Harrison Smith.
Vocal leader. Harrison Smith is not a vocal
leader.
leader.
He's not. He's pretty quiet.
That's what I'm saying. It's there's leaders on this defense. But I'm like a vocal captain leader that's going to get on your ass. That's where the difference is. Am I going to take Harrison Smith's play over Anthony Barr's? Any day of the week. But if I need a guy out there who's going to get on players' asses and make sure that they're not fucking around and that they know the goal, they know the mission, Anthony Barr's the guy.
One of the guys who got snubbed. Speaking of, and I'm kind of derailing already, but
oh my god.
But Kendricks got snubbed again.
Oh yeah,
for Pro Bowl.
For the Pro Bowl, yeah, he did.
And CJ Ham got snubbed as well too.
100%.
That's bullshit.
They both did. They both should have been in. Yeah, no, they both should have been in the Pro Bowl. It kind of fucked, really fucked. this game otherwise on paper doesn't look awful. Kirk Cousins threw for 315 yards, a touchdown, an interception that it seems to be a theme this year. Not like this interception was not his fault.
No.
Fucking KJ Osborne fucking tipped it to him.
Hit it right in his hand. My hands.
Justin Jefferson, 8 receptions for 116 yards. Who is now has the most receiving yards for the first 2 years of an NFL player. So good job for Justin Jefferson.
Good for him, but
passed Odell Beckham Jr., and he had 116 yards, 14.5 yards a catch, no touchdowns. Osborne, 5 catches for 68 yards. Conklin, 4 catches for 44. Thielen, 3 catches for 40 yards. And the big news today, Thielen is out for the season.
No.
So Thielen is done, which means KJ Osborne is the number 2 wide receiver for the rest of the season. Which KJ Osborne is not a bad option. It's just that he's not at the level, near the level that Jefferson and Thielen are. It's just he's not there.
So with Thielen being out, do you honestly think that the Vikings season's over?
No,
because you don't.
I do. I overreacted. I made a TikTok on Monday that the season's over. The thing is, we can win. We can still win against
your TikToks when the Vikings lose is like heartbreaking to watch.
No, because it makes me depressed. But I don't think the season is necessarily over. Again, the Vikings have to win out to give themselves. If they go 1-1, they're fine. I don't. Okay. There's no way that, because here's what needs to happen. If the Vikings win out, they need a couple things to happen. Either the 49ers have to lose out for a spot to automatically get there.
All right.
If they go 1-1, the 49ers already have a spot locked down.
Okay.
And then at that point, we need the Eagles and the Saints to go 1-1.
Check.
Which I think is 100% possible. The Saints losing, yes, that can happen. The Eagles losing.
They lost to the fucking Miami Dolphins.
So the Eagles losing, that's an interesting situation because I know that they have a couple games there that aren't exactly gimmies for either side.
Yeah.
But they also, they go against the Cowboys week 18. And the big thing there, and again, I've also been listening to a podcast, or like a YouTube podcast thing. It's not even, but a show. The big topic is the Dallas Cowboys going to be, are they going to be going out there? Because they 100% could go out there. They could whip the fucking Eagles to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
But what's the point if you're already locked into a playoff spot?
There's that too. You want to protect Dak.
Because if the Cowboys win this week and the Vikings go into Green Bay and beat the Packers, then that number 1 seed is still up for grabs, which means the Cowboys will probably go into that game going full smoke because there's only one bye this year.
Yeah.
Because there's another team in the playoffs, there is only one bye, and that's the number 1 seed. Number 2 seed does not get a bye in the AFC or NFC.
Yeah.
So that needs to happen. So the first thing that the Vikings need to do, they can't think about week 18. They need to think about week 17. They need to think about going into Green Bay and doing what needs to be done.
Are you cheering for the Cowboys then this week in the next 2 weeks?
Oh, no, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll be a Cowboys fan for these 2 weeks. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
For these 2 weeks, fuck yeah, I will.
Good. You better be.
So that's this next game that's coming up is the Vikings are going into Lambeau.
Yep.
Sunday Night Football. Can't be flexed out. So this game is going to be prime time. Can't be flexed out. Yeah, there's other good storylines, but also when I think about this, the Vikings and Packers in the more recent future. Now I'm not talking about all time because the Bears have had some really fucking great teams and amazing rivalry with the Packers. But I would even say from the 90s to now, the rivalry between the Packers and Vikings has been a lot better. So much better. I 100% agree with. Again, the Bears are historically a fantastic franchise. The same thing with the Packers.
Very true.
And it's two going against each other. Historically, Bears and Packers take the cake. But when we're talking about recency, the Vikings have really been the only team besides 2018. Have really been the only guy to challenge the Packers. The Bears had a couple years here and there. But this might just be the Minnesota me. This might just be the Minnesota versus Wisconsin rivalry. But also, I think that Wisconsin and Minnesota have a lot more similarities than fucking Illinois and Wisconsin does. seriously.
I'll give you that one.
Like, again, I hate, fuck Wisconsin, but also there's similarities. I know there is, and it's the sibling rivalry. Like, fucking, it'd be something where like I will make fun of Wisconsin, but then if somebody from like fucking Alabama makes fun of Wisconsin, I'll be like, fuck you, you're from Alabama, die. Not die, but,
So aggressive of you.
I'm always aggressive, but so this is a rival. This is a big rivalry game. The Vikings have won the last 2 games against the Packers since 2015. They have a winning record against the Packers.
Yeah, true.
And this is a game. This is not a throwaway game for either team, as we saw again in Minnesota. The Vikings pulled out the dub, and I think I 100% believe they can do it again.
You think so?
Oh, I believe they can.
I'm gonna check. What's the line on it right now? Do you even know?
I bet they're sucking off the Packers, which I can understand because the Packers have been, the Packers.
Just hit Aaron Rodgers in the foot and be fucking fine.
I'm pretty sure the Packers' last loss was to the Vikings.
That actually sounds right.
That might actually be true.
There it is.
But
you don't guess what the line is right now.
Fuck, I don't know shit.
And remember, they always give 3 points to the home team.
All right, what is it?
6.5.
I'm taking the Vikings.
You are?
Oh, I'd take the Vikings all the way. It's going to come down to a 3-score game no matter what anyway.
You want to put money on it? Just straight up?
I might.
How much?
Okay, I don't like being pressured.
Under 50.
I don't like being pressured into this. I don't like being peer pressured.
$20. Emotional damage.
Yeah, I'd do that.
$20 straight up. I got the Packers. You got the Vikings.
So it's $20 that if the Vikings can lose, they'd have to lose by either 6 or under.
Nope, we're doing straight up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the money line.
No. I
was going by the fucking money line, buddy. That's what I was going off of.
No, I'm going by straight up.
No, I'm going by nope.
You want to go by money line?
If we're going by that, then
it's going to change by Sunday. We know this.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because I want that 6.5. I do not believe. But here's the thing. I think it's going to
change by the time Sunday rolls around.
Yeah, it's going to go
always
up.
Does.
Yeah, it's going to go up for the Packers.
No.
Because Thielen's out. See?
You got D.D. Westbrook. You got him.
But I 100% do believe that the Vikings can go into Lambeau and they can pull out a dub.
Okay. You think
Justin Jefferson's tore them a fucking new one last time. You're like, yes, Jefferson was on the field, but
okay. I got to talk to you about that. Go on though. About Jefferson, about JJ.
But Justin Jefferson tore them up. Kirk Cousins again, 315 yards with cracked ribs.
So did Tony Romo. Tony Romo played with broken ribs and still fucking played against Niners and threw over 300 yards, a couple TDs.
It's still what's your point? That it's still amazing?
I just want to brag about Tony Romo because I think he's underrated.
Because here's my thing is fucking the national media has been absolutely blowing Aaron Rodgers' fucking stub toe. Like seriously.
Oh, no, it's stub toe.
Every time they mention
he's not going to have surgery on it till the end of the year. Good fucking for him.
Every time they fucking mention it, it's some fucking bullshit. Like I don't like again. Yeah, if his toe fucking hurts, his toe fucking hurts. Whatever. Big fucking whoop. Kirk Cousins cracked fucking ribs, and no one said a fucking damn thing about it. I understand. I get it. But come on. Like, really?
Oops. I'm trying to fix my mic where it's not, like, in my face, but also not fucking up our audio because my headset can't go that far.
No, I get that. But, no. Again, this is a big game. This is make it or break it for the Vikings. The Vikings have to win.
They have to win. Do you think that
mathematically they're not eliminated if they lose, but it's
I believe they were at 10% last time I saw it. Now Monday.
The only way they would make the playoffs would that happen, they would have to. I'm pretty sure. So the Niners would have to lose out, and I'm pretty sure that the Eagles and the fucking Eagles and Saints would have to lose out too. And which is because the thing is the Vikings lose a three team tie because the head-to-head matchups go out the window.
Yeah.
And the Viking from what I've seen, the Vikings lose in a 3-way tie. So that's
shock.
That's what's fucked. But I don't know. The Vikings I think can do it. Are they going to do it? And I do think that everyone's going to be on. They're going to be overestimated. Remember the last time everybody overestimated? It was like, oh, the Packers are going to beat Minnesota.
Was in Minnesota though. It's different.
And everybody still picked Green Bay, and guess what? Vikings won.
Good for you.
You're still a Vikings fan. Why are you?
I am, but I'm also have faith in. Oops, I messed up there.
Oh my God! Get a longer cord. Get a better headset.
Here, that's where it's at.
You boomer.
Why do you call me boomer? Even though I'm only 35.
Boomer. Everybody type boomer.
I'm just
in the
trying
chat. Oh.
God damn it. It's right here.
Sorry to everybody who has to watch Matt fuck with his shit. Yeah, fuck you for trying to lay down.
I just want to lay down and relax, and I can't fucking even do that. That's fine. Everything's fine. No, I'm a Vikings fan, but also I'm a realistic fan too. Just like a Cowboys fan too. I'm a realistic Cowboys fan. Like, do I think they're going to win Super Bowl? They're looking pretty good. But I didn't say at the beginning of the year. I said they might make the goddamn playoffs. And if they'll they'll fucking blow it like always. Like
the Cowboys are going to lose to Tom Brady and the Bucs.
That's probably true too.
But the thing is, again, I'm being realistic, but I'm saying what they can do. I'm saying they can go in there and win. Am I saying it's a foregone conclusion? No. But can they go into Green Bay? Can they go into Lambeau and win?
I don't think that's going to happen, though.
I'm not saying is it going to happen. What I'm saying is, can it happen?
Do you want to bet Sunday morning? No, Sunday afternoon about the line for the Packers.
I'll see what the line is, and I might. Because again,
it will all change.
Things have to go right for the Vikings, but I do believe that they can happen. I do believe it can happen. Is it probable? The thing is, it's probable and possible. Possible, yes. Probable, no. But there's still that chance. There still is that chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
And we'll see exactly what happens. But then I just want it to happen. I want it to happen so bad to shut up every Packer fan who said, "Oh, the refs were on your side. Oh, we were all injured."
That happens all the time.
Oh, it does, because the Packers fans can't take a loss. I will say this: when the Vikings lose, it's the Vikings' fault.
Or it's Kirk Cousins' fault. It's always Kirk Cousins' fault. Or it's Clint Kubiak, or it's Zimmer's fault. Let's fire everybody.
Okay. I mean, the play calling is Kubiak and Zimmer. I don't care. After this season, they need to go. They're
both, no matter what.
It's not unless they somehow win the Super Bowl. But realistically, that's not going to happen.
What about just getting in?
No.
Okay.
No, anything less than a Super Bowl victory, fire them, because the play calling has not worked this season. The way that he is, I think I saw a tweet that I think suits very well. If Zimmer was his own defensive coordinator, he would have fired him after 2 years.
Probably not a fan of himself.
Because we need a different mindset. We cannot have a defensive-minded head coach with a shit defense. It
doesn't work out too well.
This team has way too many offensive weapons that get undervalued.
So we should be finding an offensive-minded head coach next the end of this year.
Yes, 100%. And I mean, again, it doesn't even have to be somebody who has to be the most offensive-minded. I'd be fine with a down the middle. Okay with offense. I'm okay with that. Yeah. But then the offensive coordinator needs to be creative, and he needs to be able to get guys into the mix. He needs to be able to get Jefferson and Cook and Thielen all into the mix, not just leaning heavily on Cook, not just leaning heavily specifically on Jefferson, not just leaning heavily specifically on Thielen. Spread the wealth.
Because the wealth.
The thing is, when you spread it out, you can try the method of, let's just shove it down the throat with Dalvin Cook, and then hopefully Jefferson will be open eventually. Yeah. Or you can get into those players, so then instead of them knowing who they have to go to, then they don't know. They're spread thin. Because what are you going to do if you have to cover Cook and Thielen and Jefferson? Someone's going to be open. And when that happens, you're going to have other options open, like Osborne. So that's the biggest thing about going into this game is the fact that Thielen is out. That is the biggest part, because you're taking away a way to get Jefferson or to get, Thielen open. But with Thielen out, now you have to rely on KJ Osborne to fill that second receiver role.
Okay.
That's the scariest part for me. That is the scariest part for me in this game. And I also think that whoever the fuck our center is, if it's going to be fucking Cole or Bradbury, they're going to get bullied by Kenny Clark. Just like they did in Minnesota.
Donaldson got just steamrolled everybody. Aaron Donaldson.
Yeah. Oh no, he made Darisaw look like shit.
Yeah, and that wasn't fun to watch.
But again, do I think that the Vikings can go in there and win? I think they can. And the Vikings are right now. They are a wild animal backed into a corner. And here's the thing: is what are they going to do? Is they have two options. They can either cower up. They can either kennel up, be trained, be house neutered, and just kind of go with the flow, or they can fight and they can show that they have some fight in them. And at this point, this is Zimmer fighting for his job. Zimmer at this point is because he should know if they lose and they're out of the playoffs, if they don't make the playoffs or they're not going into Week 18, it's going to be over.
True.
It's just you can't expect to go into every season either just barely making the playoffs or not making the playoffs and expect to still be the head coach. And you can say it's his fault or not, but when you don't produce wins with a roster like the Vikings have put out, you can't. It's the same. It's the reason why Stephon Diggs was chased out of Minnesota, and I will never forgive the Vikings if they do the same thing to Justin Jefferson.
And I wouldn't be shocked by that, actually, because that just feels like what the Vikings would do.
100%. That's why we need a coach that's, again, going to utilize Jefferson. Because in his press conference, Jefferson called out the Vikings.
I was going to say that. Like, he called out Clint Kubiak, but how many times did Jefferson run the wrong route? When you look at that route where they got picked off, did KJ or did Jefferson make the wrong route?
See, here's the thing Jefferson is still a young player, and he's made some mistakes, but I don't think his mistakes are so extreme to the point where it's Jefferson's fault. Because if he's running the wrong routes, he's still getting over 100 yards per game. So that's where there's a couple things here and there, but he doesn't get nearly enough options there, and that's going to come with a learning experience.
Yep.
So that's kind of my whole thing with all this is they need to satisfy Jefferson. You just have to. Okay. You need to satisfy your stars. Because what are you going to do? You're going to say, oh, we're going to move on from you? Mm-hmm. He's 22. No. He's 22, fast, exciting. Everybody in Minnesota loves him. I guess there's people out there who don't. There's Minnesota Vikings fans that actually don't like Jefferson, and I'm like, wow, you're dumb. But
because they probably feel like he's the next Stephon Diggs. He's going to be a crybaby bitch, baby back bitch, and just going to.
See, and I understand that, but also I think people need to look at the other side of the coin and be like, okay, they were not. Why would a wide receiver want to be in a run-focused offense?
And I don't blame him.
I think Stephon Diggs took it in a worse way, but I don't think that Jefferson again isn't an outspoken guy. He's not a guy who's going out there saying what he was saying. A lot of people were getting mad at him for the Jalen Ramsey thing. He never said that he thinks Jalen Ramsey is shit. He said, "I've been circling this day. This is a day where I can prove myself." Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, "Oh, he's trying to show up Jalen. They're going to put him in his." He literally just said he's looking at this that this is a day for him to prove himself. So shut up with that. And this is the one time he said anything. And I get it. You're frustrated. You are a team that should be not fighting for fucking 500.
Yeah.
You should be a team that should be well above 500 that is fighting for not the 7th seed, but like the 4th seed, 3rd seed, 2nd seed even. Like that's what this roster could do. And so I understand his frustration. If they cannot satisfy Jefferson and he leaves, no. You just can't do that to 2 generational type players.
Yeah.
Like you fucking can't.
Typical Vikings move right there, but
it is.
If it does happen. Let's move on because we got to do other stuff. We're about an hour in. We already re-ranted a lot about Vikings, so we got to do this.
It's time now for them there boys to talk about the Minnesota Gophers.
See, now this one I'm a lot happy with.
I'm happy with this too.
I'm happy about. This is a topic I can talk about. I can be happy about. The Golden Gophers.
Let's go.
Win their 5th straight bowl game.
Let's go.
18-6 versus West Virginia. Oh, go boys! Look at it.
Sky Umont row the boat.
And it was really the second quarter. 15 points in the second quarter, 3 in the third, none in the first or fourth quarter.
I watched the first quarter and most of the second, and it was really hard trying to stay up.
I'll tell you what. This Tanner Morgan, the first half, looked good.
Yeah.
And then they started running the ball, and then we digress. But this was not Mike Stanford as the offensive coordinator.
Who was it?
It was the don't make me remember his name. But it was the offensive coordinator who got re-signed from 2019.
I know who you're talking about.
I
can't give you shit.
I was not remember.
Don't worry about
it. But
I
he is back
either.
as the offensive coordinator, and Tanner Morgan looked a lot better. But a lot of scouts were at this game to watch. To watch Falele.
Yeah.
And yeah, this offensive line is getting fucking drafted. Like
most of these guys are going to be in the top 3 rounds.
You need to be. You should know. This team, this offensive line, first off, they showed a graphic on it, is 30 pounds heavier on average than the Vikings offensive line.
I posted on Twitter, too, about that. That's fucking
And
crazy.
this offensive line not only got Kai Thomas 145 yards, they got Irving 129. You got 2 different running backs in the same game over 100 yards. Each running back got 6.9 and 6.8 yards a carry.
Run the ball.
And each one had 21 and then 19 carries. You balled out. This, like, again, props to the running backs, but this offensive line balled the fuck out.
That they did.
They did. And even Falele, touchdown, 1 yard, one rush for 2 yards and a tutty.
One of the biggest guys ever to rush for the ball, rush for a touchdown.
And just for people who, for some reason, don't know, he is 6'9". 379 pounds is what he's listed. I would bet. You want to know what's fucking crazy? He's 22. He's my age. He's actually. Oh my god, I feel so sad. He's actually younger than me. Wow. And he's a fucking mammoth.
He's the big horse.
He's
he used to be over 400 pounds. Now he's in the upper and mid 300s.
He is ranked, I saw, as the number 6th offensive tackle in the draft. I think that's even fucking low for him.
Yeah.
I'd put his ass fucking high. There's not, even if you're going to talk about, there's probably better offensive linemen out there, there's not going to be guys as big as him.
True.
Like, you can, when you have a guy that fucking big, knock him over. Literally. What? I would be so scared to line up against him. I'd be terrified. And the fact that guys have to go up against him, this offensive line was so good. We're getting back our center next year. He's already coming back. And again, Morgan's coming back. Abraham's coming back. Ottman Bell is coming back. So guys are coming back. But this offensive line, a lot of guys are going to get drafted. Falele, drafted.
Uh-huh.
This offensive line is fucking just insane. So I would not, the scouts who were looking at them, they were not just looking at him. They were looking at this entire line and saying, yeah, these boys are fucking.
Boys are balling.
These are men. Think about this. This was still one of the biggest offensive lines in 2019. And the fact that they kept this shit to 2021, they were ranked by PPF grade as the best offensive line in college football. Like, I'm not going to lie. If I'm the fucking Vikings, I don't give a shit. I'm drafting this fucking offensive line.
Yeah, the whole line.
Fuck it. Draft the whole line. What's it going to hurt? You're gonna get some guys. You're going to put some Gopher fans in seats.
True.
And you're going to keep them, build a home relationship here. They already are here in Minnesota. They obviously love Minnesota. I mean, more PJ Fleck, I think. Because Falele, he had some offers from bigger schools, from different schools. Mm-hmm. And this is why when people talk about PJ Fleck and when they shit on him, this is when I turn and be like, okay, is he the best? Is he going to, would he be a great NFL coach? No, I don't believe so.
I don't think so either.
Is he a fantastic coach in college football? I think so because he's a player's coach. He is a guy who will he got Bateman. He took Bateman away from like LSU and Auburn and Georgia. He took him away from there because of how he is. And he said it. They said on the broadcast, some people really like me, some people don't. But a lot of people like me. And it's because the energy that he brings. He changed the culture of this football team. Like, what you can say whatever about this team. Jerry Kill would not be able to take this team where PJ Fleck did.
Yep, true.
That's simply the fact. Again, he would not be, in my opinion, as good of a coach in the NFL. Would I give him a shot? I feel like somebody will give him a shot eventually. They'll hopefully he turns out better than Urban Meyer. But seriously, he is a coach that players want to play for. That's why it works in college. Because you'll get guys who just they will look up to him and be like, this guy. If I look at PJ Fleck, if I'm a player, I would die for PJ Fleck. Because
I ran through a fucking wall for him.
Because honestly, those players know that PJ Fleck would run through a wall for them.
Yeah.
What kind of coach, not jogs, sprints out of the tunnel with the team?
I love that, and honestly, waiting for the day where he can't do that anymore because he's getting too old.
And that's the thing, and that's why I love.
I hope it never changes, though.
His energy is just so amazing. No, PJ Fleck is one of the best things that could have happened, if not the best thing to happen to Gopher football to change the culture.
And I'm happy because we are on the verge of getting Les Miles.
Yeah.
We were on the verge. I think he honestly thought he was going to get the phone call from Minnesota, and he didn't. PJ got it instead.
And I'm so glad that we got PJ. And PJ has made a winning culture here in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so happy for it. I am so happy for it. We have players, and players want to come back. How many players do you seriously see who are the focal points of the team that are like, yeah, I'm going to come back for a 6th year?
I think some of it's also...
some of it's going to be their last, like Tanner Morgan, it's going to be their last time in the limelight.
And he's going to get, that too, and he's going to get paid. You know they're going to get money from somebody.
Oh, exactly. Well, now they can get paid.
Yeah.
So
I think that's also a factor too.
Because for like Tanner Morgan, again, I love him as a leader, and I think that he can be a good quarterback. He's more of a system quarterback, but he's going to get his most money in college making that stuff. And for like Mo Ibrahim, he wants to. You could go one of two routes. One, stay healthy, get picked, and then wield your way up, or come back to Minnesota. Stay healthy, have a stellar year, and become a first-round draft pick.
You get paid either way.
Exactly. And then for fucking Ottman Bell, honestly, he could have done either way. I don't know if he'd. I could see him being like a late draft pick in the NFL, but I wouldn't see him being a top pick. So it's another thing for him. If Mo Ibrahim gets hurt again, or if they don't go to the ball as much for Mo, he's the number one guy.
Mm-hmm.
So this team. I am so happy about this win. Is it as impressive? Is it as impressive as versus the Auburn? No. Is it still an impressive win?
Yeah.
Yes. Which I think people need to put a little bit more respect on the Big Ten's. Like the Big Ten, I think a lot of people have been shitting on recently because they're saying the Gophers haven't played in much quality competition for this much. Their last 2 bowl games, they beat Auburn and West Virginia. Those are not teams that you're just whatever. Those are good teams.
Yep.
People need to start putting some respect on not just the Gophers, but the Big Ten West.
Yep.
Big Ten East, you got Penn State, Ohio, Michigan State. People suck them off.
True.
Put some respect. As much, fuck Wisconsin, but still, the Gophers, Wisconsin, Iowa, that's a big fucking even like Nebraska of years past was a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah, in the 80s and 90s, they were just powerhouse, and they haven't done shit lately. I'm still waiting for Scott Frost to get fired, but I don't think it's going to happen this year now.
So I mean,
they would have done it by now if it was going to.
So put some respect on the Gophers' name, put some respect on PJ Fleck's name, and put some respect on the Big Ten West. That's my 2 cents. Go row the boat, Sky out. Go Gophers.
So I'll leave it up to you. We can go wild next, or we can go to break and then. No, I think we'll just stay at the wild because we're gonna do misconnections next.
I mean, I do want to talk a little bit about the Wolves too.
Okay, we can do Wolves as well.
So we can get into it and
Okay, let's do wild then. Wild because I have the button for the wild.
This is why we're in the state of hockey, there, buds. It's time to talk about the Minnesota Wild.
Wow, the Minnesota Wild haven't played
since December 20th.
2 weeks. Feels like 2 weeks.
It's been a while. Their last game was against the Stars on December 20th.
They got their ass kicked.
The Wild have not won a game. They have not won a game since December 4th. They have only won. December 2nd, they won against the Devils. The 4th, they won against the Leafs. Lost to the Oilers, Sharks, Kings, Knights, Sabres, and Stars. A lot of games have been postponed, canceled. Mm-hmm. Their next game, again, they don't have a game. Like the games are not scheduled. They've been postponed or moved around because of certain things like COVID.
Son of a bitch.
But their next game is the Winter Classic against the St. Louis Blues. Saturday, January 1st, 6 p.m. Wild versus Blues.
Santa's coming to town. No. Okay, wrong one. Got it. It's
No,
okay.
yeah, no. It's, just stop being so fucking stupid and that.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. You know,
So aggressive to
Dude, I
me.
didn't even mean it.
You hate me. I knew it.
But I'm excited for the Winter Classic, but the Wild are on a skid, and I don't know. They're still. You want to know what's still kind of funny though?
What's that?
They're still top. What is it? Top of the Central?
And they've played for 2 weeks.
The Western Conference.
Genius.
I find that hilarious. They have 40 points. The Kings have 42 points, and Anaheim Ducks have 40 points. So they have the highest winning percentage in the Western Conference.
That's awesome.
So they still don't have 10 losses, so good for them. 19 wins, 9 losses, 2 overtimes, 40 points, 6.667 winning percentage with a goal differential of 20, plus 20.
All right.
So, go Wild.
Saying we got a chance. Who do we play for the Winter Classic at Target Field?
The Blues.
Okay, and it's going to be how cold?
Very fucking cold.
It'll be one of the coldest games in
nippy.
history.
It's going to be nippy.
Would you go to that game if you had tickets?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Didn't matter. You're going regardless if you had tickets?
Yeah. I would go.
Okay. I mean, you're not going to have good seats. This is what sucks about the Winter Classic. They don't really have good seating for it.
Yeah.
That's the really shitty thing. Like, I saw how it's going to be set up. It's going to be set up from, like, I don't know, mid right field all the way going to left field.
Yeah. That's always the trouble
not a
with
good
these
setup.
That's always the trouble with these kind of games, but you just kind of it's an event that you're like, "Oh, fuck, this is cool as shit." So, I don't know. Here and there, but
here and there.
So, yeah, do I know how the game's going to go? I hope the Wild win.
I do too.
I think they will. I think they'll win. They got to stop the skid at some point.
We need to get Jessie back on the show and talk about this, and then talk to her about
have her go back on her fucking claim.
Sure, we're for sure going to do that. Because how dare she say that about the Wild? We got to have that up with her. I know we got to talk about we got to have more interviews, and we have the possibility, not possibility, we have the capabilities of doing that now.
Yeah.
We just got to work out the bugs of it because we haven't officially tried it yet.
We have to get it done. It'll happen. You'll see some more interviews, but we got to work it out.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to do it later on tonight. See if we can.
Yeah, test it out.
Yeah, test out, see how it goes. I mean, we can from the audio. We need to try it with the video.
Yeah,
that's the thing we haven't tried yet.
Well, because there's certain so if you don't really, you can't really tell because you can't even see it on the live stream. We're running it through 2 different computers. Matt's computer is running the audio. My computer is running the live stream, and
surprisingly, they're working together.
Oh yeah, they work very well because it's
Mac versus a PC.
And the biggest thing though is I can take the audio from Matt's. And I can put it through here, so we can do a phone call, no problemo.
Yeah,
it's the video call that's going to be that's going to be odd because because the thing is my camera is connected for them to see us like through how we look at this.
Yep,
they'd have to go through my computer.
Yep,
and the audio could go into my computer, but then it's how do we get the audio to here because we could get it there.
Yep,
it's just finding it. Just it. That's my one thing is I'm like, I guess technically we could see because since this is, we could go wire it there. But also it's like seeing if audio is echoing, a lot of technical stuff there.
Yeah, so a lot of technical stuff we're going to work out with that. But since we talk Wild stuff, you ready for Wolves?
I am ready for the Wolves.
All right.
The boys now are going to talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Go?
Jesus. Who else is on COVID?
Go. Right now the Wolves are 9th in the Western Conference. That's not bad for the Wolves.
Not bad.
That's a spot out of the playoff. They beat the fucking Celtics with no one. We had no one.
We had old players that never really played before or haven't played in a long time.
They still had, they had fucking Hernan Gomez, Horford, fucking Jaylen Brown. You want to know who the fucking Wolves are putting out there?
Who? I don't know.
Jaden McDaniels.
Who?
Josh Okogie.
Who?
Nathan Knight.
I don't know. Hell, I heard that name.
Malik Beasley.
Okay, knew that one.
Jordan McLaughlin.
Sarah McLaughlin's? Are they related?
Jalen Noel, who balled the fuck out.
I remember you.
The official record 541st player to play in the NBA this season, which is a record for a single season, Greg Monroe.
What?
Jake Layman and Chris Silva.
What?
You want to know who you're missing in this whole little fucking unit right here?
Who?
You're missing Vanderbilt.
What?
You're missing Anthony Edwards.
What?
You're missing D'Angelo Russell.
What?
And you're missing Big Cat.
Damn.
Now, Anthony Edwards was activated.
Yep, I saw that today actually.
So he's good to go. It's because D'Angelo was the last one to go. First it was Anthony, then Anthony Edwards, then it was Karl Anthony Towns, then it was D'Angelo, not Anthony Russell.
So in a couple of days it'll be back to normal.
Yeah, but the Wolves, honestly, again, are not playing bad basketball. They had a skid, but this team is not playing that bad.
Do you think that they will make it to the playoffs?
I honestly do. I really do.
Do you think that they'll backdoor themselves in the playoffs, or do you think they actually will, secure their spot in the playoffs? Not an 8th seed, but let's say like a 7-6.
I could see them getting a 7th seed.
A 7?
I could see them getting a 7th seed. I think that this team is way too talented at this point for the way that Anthony Edwards is playing and Karl is playing, and the way that D'Lo is playing and dishing out the ball, the way that Vanderbilt is playing fucking defense, and the way that this next we didn't have Patrick Beverly in that game either. Patrick Beverly has also changed the defensive culture of this team. It's a team that I think has to make the playoffs. If it does not make the playoffs, then this team is cursed. Fucking move this shit to fucking Seattle. Move
See you later.
Move it to Vegas. Get it out of here. A-Rod and what's his nut will make sure that happens.
Yeah, well, they said that they're not going to move anybody.
Yeah, well,
we're not going to move the team.
Yeah.
I give it 5 years. If they are still shitty, they're going to move.
I mean, it just makes sense. If you're not going to be competitive, yeah, I get it. So I understand where they'd be coming from in that situation. But no, the Wolves are a team to still keep an eye on. Again, I'm not saying they're going to be a fucking NBA champions because it's going a little too far, but it's a team to look. It's not like years past where you can only watch the Wild when the Vikings are done, or you can only you just have to watch the Wild and you can't watch the Wolves because the Wolves are just to make you cry because they suck. It's a team. It's an exciting team.
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns is a staple on this team, but Anthony Edwards makes this team exciting. Again, Karl does some amazing shit, and honestly, his claim about being the best big man shooter, I think it's a good. I honestly don't think that's a super far stretch because he is. The thing is about I will give him a leg up because big men weren't really shooters much before.
True,
but he has grown up in a league where big men shoot, and he is in the league right now, 100% the best. If you put all time, again, numbers-wise, no, he doesn't have the career because he doesn't have the longevity yet.
Yep.
But if we're putting up skill to skill, best to best shooting big man, I think he has an argument.
He said that too. Like he's the best big man out there, and I
think he needs to step up more on defense, but big man shooter,
the whole fucking team does.
His offensive capabilities are amazing, and his defensive possibilities are amazing. It's just putting two and two together. It's like fucking James Harden. James Harden can play great defense. It's just if he does.
Yeah, true.
So that's the thing is Karl would do this. Karl is a staple on this team, but Anthony Edwards he hangs up posters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Does. Like put that guy on a T-shirt.
Like D'Lo's got ice in his veins. But Anthony Edwards is the one who's sending people Christmas cards of him, posterizing them, like that. And also, Anthony Edwards is just a super fun guy.
He sounds like just a hoot.
He does. He sounds super fun. So I love it. I love that about him. So it's an exciting team. It's a team that I think isn't a failure completely if it misses the playoffs because it's still a young team, but it's still a disappointment.
Yeah.
Because again, this is year 2 of Anthony Edwards. Imagine what he could do the next year. So, again, go Wolves. Yeah. No, I'm excited. Good.
You good? You happy for it?
No. I'm always happy. Oh, I'm not always happy. I'm sometimes happy.
So we have one of the best next segments coming up in just a little bit. It is Misconnections. It's one of my all-time favorites. And I love when you read them, and I'm super pumped for it. And we're going to do it in just a little bit. But
I'll see if I can find some.
It was a little sketchy last week. It was kind of hard, not sketchy.
Well, it's been like that for the last few weeks.
Kind of tough to find, huh?
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel shit. Okay,
we'll see.
We'll see what we can find. All right, you are listening to Beer Belly Sports right here on Spreaker, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iTunes. iTunes podcast.
Want to see something cool?
Yeah, what's up?
Wait.
I love that. That was.
Let's see if it does it on the TV.
Let's see what the.
You're watching Beer Belly Sports.
That's genius. I love that. Good job. All right, be back in a little bit. You're listening to Beer Belly Sports.
One of the best podcasts in the world. Kind of. It's just another half-assed Beer Belly Sports Show.
Hey there, all you Minnesotans. If you haven't checked out the 7th Avenue Pizza in Minneapolis, well, you should there, bud. Premium thin crust frozen pizza. 7th Avenue produces the highest quality, best tasting frozen pizza available in the market today. If delicious toppings is what you crave, look no further. Their thin crust pizzas are made with the highest quality ingredients, including spicy sauces, hearty meats, and an assortment of Wisconsin cheeses. We promise no Packer fans touch them. The meats are real too, no fillers. Now in Bemidji at Lucan's Village Foods. Go to 7thAvenuePizza.com to find a location near you. 7th Avenue Pizza, before pizza became trendy.
Urban and Gerbert's most mouth-watering sandwiches are back. The Neuron barbecued pulled beef brisket with a hot and gooey mac and cheese topped with citrus chipotle barbecue sauce. And the Beacon, a beef brisket topped with chipotle citrus barbecue, cherrywood bacon, and cheddar cheese. Two delicious taste bud tempting concoctions that are sure to please. And don't forget, it's soup season with creamy cheddar cheese and broccoli, hearty cheddar and wild rice, bold and spicy Southwest chili, all at Urban and Gerbert's, located on the corner of 15th and Bemidji Avenue.
I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for a donut. I'll just give you the money. You give me the donut. And the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just cannot imagine a scenario where I'd have to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friend, don't even act like I didn't get that donut. I got the documentation right here. Oh wait, it's back home in the file, under D, for donut.
This is Beer Belly Sports with Jeffrey and Jared Hastings, a.k.a. the Minnesota Dad.
Welcome back to Beer Belly Sports. It's time now for Missed Connections.
You knew me from someplace before. When you rang up my order today, St. Louis Park. And recognizing me was no mean feat when I was wearing my mask. I was really flattered and impressed with your memory for half-faces. My apologies for not being able to claim the same recognition given the masks. I suspect that I have made the connection without the mask. I also needed to thank you again for catching what I'd overlooked. I'd love to get reacquainted, if you have such interest. Anyway, should you want to communicate, please tell me where you were today, and from where you knew me before. ETC. Found. Cato.
Where is ECT from? Where's that?
It's like etc.
Oh, okay.
Boomer. Found a cell phone in the PP parking lot. Tell me the case color and description if it's yours. I can't unlock it because it requires a password. Well, we're running into the same problem again.
Can't find as many like you used to.
They're all gone for some reason.
Oh no!
Here we go. Lily, Zeitgeist Bar, Saturday, 12:11, downtown. Sat a couple weeks ago. Lily, I was standing at the bar at the Zeitgeist on a Saturday night, a couple weeks ago when you walked in to say hi. I got your name wrong because it had been too long since I last saw you.
Son of a bitch.
Give me a chance to never get your name wrong ever again. M.
Thanks, M. We're going to be Q next.
Come on, Fargo. Straight guy wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for a straight guy that loves getting good head and is willing to let a guy
What the
do it.
fuck? Hey, I'm not judging.
I feel like it's more fucked up that this person specifically wants a gay person, or
wants
they
a straight
specifically
guy.
want a straight person. Like that's kind of fucked. Like respect someone's sexuality. Anyways,
Have some show some
Target.
respect.
Target, Minot. Love my walks through the aisles when I get to see you working. So beautiful. We have made eye contact a few times. I'm sure that you aren't interested, but you are so beautiful. I keep walking by. See you again this week. A few days, I hope.
Oh.
Really great smile. Bismarck.
Well, it's not me, so there's not it.
You lost your load under your cart at local
Jesus.
home store. I noticed you had the best smile ever. Sorry, I had to wink at the camera there. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, don't fuck me.
Whoa. You got time for
Maybe one more?
One or two more, if they're quick.
If they exist.
Well, there's that too. If they exist.
This is fucking bad.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty.
Nothing like dead air.
Last one. This one is in Iowa.
Oh, okay. We're really stretching.
Old friend and more. DeSoto. Saw you walking by my house a while ago at the Dollar General prior to that. I would really like to apologize, although I didn't think you would want to hear from me. I still kick myself for what happened some years ago. I still think about you and wish things could have been different. I have sobered up completely at this point. 43 days without a drink as well.
Oh.
There is still a place in my heart for you. That was too heartfelt.
That was fucking perfect.
That was,
You
too,
hit-
that was too heartfelt.
Yeah, because
Trying to make me sad. Jokes on them. I'm already depressed.
fucking losers. So, anyways, I gotta play some Layla for you.
Oh my gosh.
Dun, dun, bow, 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 now, now, now. Oops. Let me get my Layla end of the show stuff on so I can. Okay, Tommy boy, relax over there.
I live in a van down by the river.
Who's that? What's his name?
It's on the tip of my fucking tongue.
Oh my God! His first name starts with Matt. Shit, for real?
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about the character?
The character's name, not the real name.
Jesus.
You still got that wrong if you don't know.
What?
If you don't know the actor's real name, I'm going to be sad.
Dude, it's Chris Farley.
Okay, thank
Don't
God.
fucking.
Okay, but what is the character name?
He's not that good. 47.
Well, there's that. It does name start with Matt, though.
I can't tell you. I do know it once you tell me.
My name is Matt Foley.
Yeah. Fuck me. I knew it.
Jackass. So, I have this this drink right here, this shot, and save it for a while. I had someone give this to me at a liquor store. It is Holler Head. It is 80 proof, 40% alcohol, 50 milliliters.
Drink it.
I'm going to right now.
Do it.
Quit being a baby back bitch. Take a shot. There it is.
Whoa! Oh, you were too spicy.
It's like fucking bananas.
Matt, what'd you learn today?
Well, Why so spicy? So spicy.
That's what Matt learned. Oh, I forgot the thing I was going to say.
What's that?
I'm going to the Bears game, the Vikings-Bears game, week 18.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, hopefully they don't choke.
Humble brag, Jesus Christ.
You're still shaking up from that. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Anyways, what would you learn? You say that you're going to the Bears game?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that before, but also I want to say, I just want to hit this point again. Don't fucking drive during a blizzard, you fucking dumbass in your Prius. Stay the fuck home.
All right. Well, that's good for us today. Thank you to the Reds, producers, on-site engineer that was known as both of us today. In the words of Red Green, keep your stick on the ice. We'll see you next week. Okay, bye.
Watch out for you.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
You like that? You like that?
Well, see you later.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Minnesota!
We'll probably sit around and cook some soups and eat bread and desserts and just get all fat and sassy.
Now see that? That's the kind of winning attitude that's going to take this enterprise straight to the top.
Talent. An opera singer who tap dances and sings cowboy songs. I wonder if there's anything she isn't good at.
Yes? Choosing what show to be on.
Congratulations, you just finished another episode from Beer Belly Sports. And since you're still here, let me tell you, you can follow Beer Belly Sports on Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, and usually about 1 a.m. after the diner has just shut down.